Welcome everyone. Today we have a special preparation guide for Zhu Yuan. Now looking behind me, I have spent a lot of time telling out everything you needed to get Zhu Yuan to high levels and all the materials, all the Dennies, all the leveling up for the skills, for the talents, and everything needed, together with how much Dennies you need. And also together here, we have additional notes to go through the skills, the disc drives, the weapons, the main stats, and also what are the best weapons for Zhu Yuan, and also what are the best team comps, including free-to-play, mix of damage, combining fire damage, and also different supporting characters for Zhu Yuan, and also using different pets. So there's a lot to go through, and let's get into the video. Now the focus of this video is to show you guys exactly how much materials you need to level up Zhu Yuan to high levels with all the related skills and also talents, together with showing you the best weapons for her and also their stats, and also showing you the best team comps so you can be preparing for those characters and considering going for different paths, different compositions, and what is going to be the best lineup for your current characters with Zhu Yuan. Now in this video, we have a lot of notes, so make sure guys use the timestamps and also use the links below for all the information that I'll be sharing and also going through with you guys. So the first part of the video is to prepare you for Zhu Yuan. Zhu Yuan is going to be an attacking character with an element of ether. So in order to understand this, I was looking around and there isn't any good guide out there to provide us what do you need to prepare for Zhu Yuan. Now what I mean by that is I want to know exactly how much experience materials and also ascending materials Dennies I need to get my Zhu Yuan to at least level 50. So in the first part, let's have a look at this. I have made a direct summary of how much you need from level 10 to level 20, level 20 to level 30 in terms of ascending materials for promotion and also in terms of experience materials. Now there is a mismatch over here because I wasn't sure exactly how much for level 10 because I leveled all the characters level 10, but it shouldn't be a big deal. So the first one is a small estimation, but the rest is accurate because I actually personally leveled up all my characters to the point to level 10, level 20, level 30, level 40, and also level 50 just to check the experience and also items required. And how you want to use the first part of the guide is you can open the Excel link and see how much you want to prepare. And I'll give you guys a live example for my own character and also account. So if I come over to my storage, come over to the third section, and here I am preparing for the Zhu Yuan ascending promotion materials. So the first part is, if I want to promote Zhu Yuan to level 50, I need 4 basic, 32 advanced, and also 10 purple seals. And together I also need 40,000 or 400,000 Dennies just to promote her to level 50. And if I come over to my storage, I can see that I have 6 purple over here. So if I craft this one to 10, then I match the purple requirement that is needed for the next part. And then I can see that I need about how many? I need 32 advanced. So by preparing those correctly, this will allow me, how many do I need? I need 5, right? So here, now I have 32, 10, and finally I have enough for 4. So this allows me to have the promotion materials to get Zhu Yuan to level 50. The next thing is, how much of the experience materials do I need? So the experience materials are over here. And this is the summary. Now this part, I have broken down to 2 parts. In order to get Zhu Yuan's experience, you either need 150 of the purple experience or you need 750 of the blue ones. Now because each of the purple ones are 5 of the blue ones. So the purple one is 3000 experience while the blue one is only 600 experience. So you can mix and match. You can have 100 of the purple ones and the rest you can match with the blue ones. You don't need both of those, you just need one type, and this allows you to slowly build up the experience you need for Zhu Yuan to level 50. And again guys, this is a reminder, you do not need both set of the materials. And the amount of Dennies you need to get her to level 50 is 450,000 Dennies. And the Dennies will add up very quickly, so we also want to bring at least 1.2 million Dennies to get her to high levels. Now as we move forward to the Zhu Yuan materials and also the skill level ups. For each of the skill level ups, I have been counting and those are the data. I do not have the data after level 9, and if you guys know those data in the comments, please write it down and let me know so I can update Excel for us. So currently on Excel, I'm still missing the data from level 50 to level 60, the experience materials that is needed with total experience required. And also I'm missing the materials and also data from level 9 to level 11 on the materials and also Danny's as needed, so we can be calculating this one. But as a short summary guys, if you plan to get Zhu Yuan to level 7 without her skills, you either need 17 of the blue ether chips or you need about 6 of the purple chips. Now this might not seem a lot, but remember there are 5 skills per character. So in reality, you're actually looking at 85 of the blue chips or you're looking at around 29 of the purple chips. And for one skill, it's about 100,000 Dannies to level 7. For all 5 skills, it's close to 500,000 Dannies to level 7. So be aware of this. The first part is just for one skill. This is for all the skills to level 7, and there are 5 skills to be leveling up. Now finally, we also have the Zhu Yuan talent materials. The talent materials are listed over here with an image to give you guys a better summary. And here as a summary, to get her talent to the E rank, the second last rank, you will need the purple materials, 30 of those, 5 of the Hunt golden materials, and about 200,000 Dannies to be combined. And those are my preparation guide for you guys to have a look and also to start preparing for her for all the materials that is needed to get her to level 50 with leveling, experience, Dannies, and also level 7 with all her skills and also with highest talent. And finally, in case you're wondering, to get all the target goals ahead over here, which is not the final level, will require us around 1.5 million Dannies. And yes, that is a lot of materials to be saving for, and we still have a few days before her banner comes out, so it's better we save now, and when she comes out, we'll be ready to power her up into a very strong character. Now I know there's a lot of materials guys, and in the future I have additional guides and also notes to make sure you guys know where to get additional materials like Dannies and also more free resources in the game. So stay tuned on this part as we collect more resources for Zhu Yuan. Now coming over to the second part of the video. So here I'm following the Mattjestic guide for new characters as a reference for the items and also weapons to go from. So as a quick summary, there will be a limited banner weapon that will go through with Zhu Yuan. So here we're looking at the summary for the describes. You can go with a double critical set and also additional ether set. Or you can consider going with a 4 ether set and then going with 2 critical set for additional critical rate, if we have enough critical rate. And all the main stats except stats are pretty straightforward, and ideally we want to build her with high critical damage because she has a really good critical rate balance with her passives. So briefly going through the best weapons for Zhu Yuan. The limited banner weapon for her will be very powerful with high critical damage and also high critical rate, and also with the ability to deal more added damage and also more skill damage. The second best options are gonna be the Brimstone with an S rank standard weapon. The steel cushion is also not bad, but it is not recommended because the special effects are not that good for her, but you can still enjoy the critical chance and also high base damage. In comparison, the best in slot A rank weapon will be coming from the battle pass, and it's likely I'll be going for this weapon as well if I don't have any of the spare golden ones for the S rank weapons. After that, we can go with a more free-to-play weapon with a Starlight, and finally we can go with a straight Superstar, which will give her more ability damage. But preferably, if I'm going with the free-to-play weapons, the Starlight is a little better with higher attack percentage bonus. Now briefly going through the team composition for Zhu Yuan for her preparation guide for the characters you can be preparing and also leveling up with her. So here I start with a free-to-play team. This is the team I'm planning to use with Zhu Yuan, Nicole, and also MB. Now one thing I do want to highlight, with Zhu Yuan's abilities, if you guys have tried her in the trial rounds, you can see in order to activate her partnership ability, she needs one supporting character on the team, all having the same faction. Now there isn't many characters on the same faction as her, so she actually really needs a supporting character to be on the team to have the increased critical rate up to 30%. This is a massive boost to her damage. And this is why all the characters we have in her team, they will be at least one support, with Nicole, with Lucy, and also with Reina over here. Now the first team is very straightforward. Zhu Yuan and Nicole will deal added damage, while MB will be a stunner, while we deal more added damage with Resonant Bull. The second team allows us to use the S-rank character Codia together with a 5 support Lucy. And just having the support characters enables Zhu Yuan for her passive. We can still do more added damage over here with Zhu Yuan. Now it is possible guys to go with a premium team with Reina, Zhu Yuan, and also Lycan. this is the best of the 3 different worlds, and this allows you to have penetration, additional damage, the best ice stunner, and also Zhu Yuan for the highest damage. Now it is possible, guys, to also use a butler pet in replacement. Because you have the Victoria household, so having Reina, Lycan, and also Zhu Yuan can work wonderfully to gain more energy coming from butler. Now finally, it is possible to go with a weaker supporting team having Sudoku and also Lycan with Zhu Yuan. But a lot of Sudoku's abilities and also spells will buff the ice damage, and this might not be the strongest support for Zhu Yuan, but this can also work if you don't have other characters. Personally for me, I'm looking at the composition with Zhu Yuan, Nicole, and also Envy. This is the cheapest setup. Now if I do get lucky with Kodia, or if I get lucky with Reina, I'll definitely try those compositions after summoning for those characters with a new banner. Now this summarized this short and also concise preparation guide for Zhu Yuan as to everything you needed in terms of leveling her up, in terms of preparing for her compositions, and also team comps and also weapons, and everything that's related for your new character. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you do have additional information for those stats and also numbers, and I'll be improving those Excel. And make sure you subscribe and also keep the notification on as we prepare for new characters to come, so I'll get you guys prepared and show you all the resources and everything you needed for those characters, so you can be ready when those characters becomes available in the new banners. Now, similar to all of the videos, if you want to follow the notes, those will be available in the links below. And if you find my videos helpful and you want to see more future videos for the ZZZ and also other games to come, make sure you subscribe to the channel and keep the notification on for the latest content.